I just covered this section where the wash is, and all these little pools, checking stuff out, and there's absolutely nothing. And I finally get all the way up to this pool, and a little silver thing caught my eye, but then as I got down low, look at all the old lead bullets that are collecting in here. Can you see them? I'm going to pull out a few. They're on the older side, post-Civil War, but late 1800s. So this area was used a lot, probably just for target practice. And all those little itty-bitty ones, you see them? But why all of a sudden did they collect here? Marks a special spot that I have to now dig deeper into, because this might be the beginning of the wash. So now I got to keep my eyes open, and I think I already saw a fishing weight. Yep, it's the first fishing weight, and that thing's got some history to it because the hook is already rusted off. Maybe something right there. What the heck is that? I don't know what that is, but it's lead. And anything old was made of lead for the most part. So I'm going to get my scraper, scrape through this. There's another piece of brass. You see, this is a little collection area. Some brass here, there's a couple more bullets. Some brass in here, more bullets. There's a lead weight. Yeah. All right, let me get a little closer. Maybe you see something I don't. Some brass. This is something I don't come across every day. Just sitting here. There's some kind of glass in the middle. Wonder if this is a lens for something? Microscope? Not really sure. It is cool looking. A piece of lead. I try to take all the lead out of the water, but it will fill my bag up today. That's for sure. Okay. I haven't played this game in a little while. What's on the end of the line? What's on the end of the line? Nothing. Just a little split shot. But we got the fishing string out of here. And that's just a really worn down shot glass. It's got a cool color to it. Here's another one of my favorite spots that after a couple good weeks of good high tides and low tides, I'd like to come check it out and see what got washed up, meaning coming up from the mud. I always wanted to get over there because it looks like that could be an old boat, but I'm not sure how deep this is. And I'm not a gutsy guy willing to chance that. So I'm going to look through the mud here and hope to see some new things coming up. Because I think what this was a dump initially, and then they were like, nah, we shouldn't do it here anymore. And they moved across the street to a different dump. So they did leave some stuff here. Like whatever this is under here. Let me get my scraper out, see what that is. See, it just amazes me what starts to surface. I told you I check this place out all the time. And I would always see a tiny milk like this, which I think is a half pint, sitting on top, and I would grab it. This was not here. Yes, look at this. Puritan. I don't have, oh, wrecked. Well, they can all be perfect. Rats, that looked nice. Well, I didn't fare so well on that milk, but I pulled this one out thinking there was no chance it was going to be intact. And it is. Look at the size of this. It's Care mason jar. That is a beaut. Love it. Self-sealing, trademarked. That's a great one. Another one that's finally showing up. Just sitting right under the surface. Last time I walked right past it, didn't even see it. Cool. That's coming with me. Ah, here they come. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. What's up, guys?
What's up?
Tide's not out good enough yet.
Nope, but the temperature's good.
Yeah. The triple threat.
Competition is on.
It's no longer mono-y-mono.
Look at this.
It's...
I'm finding stuff already. Look at this.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. Look.
A brick?
Yeah, look at this.
What is that?
EC1.
I got a bunch of junk pennies so far. Nothing great.
Weeze or no?
You can't even tell.
Well, everything's going to change now that you got the brains of operation here. Look at this.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Look at this.
Look, he found glass. He discovered glass. Way to go. All right, get to work. You guys are way behind. Well, as Uncle Mark is digging for something there, I think out of that rusty hole right there, I pulled out a Model T valve cover, I believe.
It's coming up as $90.99.
That might be a little too high.
Huh?
I'll run mine over it. Let me see. All right, so far we didn't hit too much of the older coins, but I did snag a buffalo, which will be hard pressed to pull a date off of him, but there might be one there. Funny, as soon as the boys start to move on, I get the buffalo right there, and now a nice little suspender clip right there. Oh my God, look at my hands. So I'm gonna have to search this quick little area here. See how these little finds are showing up now? There's a hole there, there's a hole there, there's a hole there, there's a hole there. Found a nickel there, I found another nickel there. I just came up with this little boot clip, which has some age to it. So before I fill these back in, I like to see the pattern of the finds, and then I'll go back and fill them in. Well, I just spent about an hour and a half in this area. Got a couple modern coins out, but nothing fantastic. A lot of old pieces of brass. But this thing just popped out. Nice little pretty brass. I don't know what it goes to. But that's gonna clean up nice. Just pulled this up off the ground. It was a surface find, and it's just a beat up spoon, but I think it has a hotel insignia in there. Maybe Hotel something George? Not really sure, but that ups the ante a little bit on this piece. I could look that hotel up and see how old it is. Hotel Street, St. George. Yeah, out of nowhere, picked up a beautiful curdle bill. At least that's what I think it is. All totally intact. And something in there, might just be rocks, but that's a pretty one. I just saw this thing laying here. No, it really looks like junk. After a little more careful look, that does look like it's got kind of a metal frame on it. It might be an old change purse. No, I doubt there's any coins in it, but it's worth bringing home and cleaning up. Oh, look at this. Oh, my bone. It's funny, sometimes I just can't believe what's sitting right out in front of me, because I scan this place constantly. Oh, that would have been cool. Actually, forget it. It has just a tiny chip in it. That is kind of cool. But look what's sitting in front of me. A porcelain bottle stopper. Oh, look at that. There's a really cool insignia on there. Not really sure. Lembeck and Betts, and I do see eagle's wings. I'm not even going to wipe that with my finger, just at the slim chance that wipes off any of that label. That looks really cool. And my little top here. Today seems like it's going to be the just on top day. Look at this pretty thing. Now that's not the typical blue willow pattern. That's got something else going on altogether. I see two guys in a boat right there. I'm loving that piece. Kind of wish there was more. I just pulled up a really cool magnesia bottle. This one says pasteurized on it. It's got a little greenish hue to it. The Ideal Saline Laxative. Yes, look at this guy. I've never seen one like this before, so it definitely has a strange factor. I even like the way they did the M there. Pasteurized is in script. Very cool. Well, I had to get out on this rainy day. It's one of my last chances to go out, but sometimes these can be great days. First thing I'm getting into is a whole bunch of green plastic spoons and a little measuring one. I don't like to leave these behind because they're plastic. But the bonus is every once in a while you do get a cool little mixer, and that is another elephant mixer. I've got a bunch of these at home already, and I'm hoping that I'm going to find a bunch more in here. See, there's another green spoon sticking out. So I will take the green spoons home and chuck them in recycling. Again, I'm hoping there's a couple more of those swizzle sticks with the animals on it. We'll see. Katie? Katie!
What?
Do we need any plastic spoons? I think I like what I just saw pop out. Well, it's going to be plastic. It is some kind of little toy. A figurine. I'm not sure what it is. And I'm not anywhere near the water right now. I have to clean him off, but hopefully there's a few more where this one got tossed out. I'm just always surprised how these things pop out of nowhere. Can you see that? That is what I'm thinking can be one really beautiful marble. It's looking solid color. I have a feeling when this thing gets cleaned off, holy moly, look at that guy. How cool is that color? Look at that thing. Oh man, oh man. You focus in on that? Straight color blue, clear, no design. That is a great marble. Wow. Don't drop it, don't drop it. I feel kind of good about this spot right here. I've got a nice lower section where I can dig in. I just popped out a tiny bromo seltzer, which I love. I can't really, oh, maybe I can reach now. Yep, I can get a nice little wash off of this guy. There we go. Emerson. A cool little cobalt blue bottle. I like to clean these as much as I can before I get them home. So it makes it for much easier cleaning. That could be 30s or 40s. Look at the top of this heap. I think that's a cobalt blue. It's a light colored one, so it's not super old. Got some of those porcelain discs, the mason jars. There is a button sitting right there. And I can't pass up a button. There's another porcelain disc. There's the bottom of a light bulb, some glass in there. You see in tight. All right, I'm gonna grab that button. And scream if you see anything else. You gotta look for colors. The colors tell all. Might go in there. Well, I just picked up 2 more cobalt blue bromo seltzers in here. Something green back there. I can't really tell what it is. It's a piece of pottery. And then these 2 guys popped out. I believe they're both cork tops. I don't see any embossing. That might be a twist off. I can't really tell. Let's see if we can get my quick wash. Oh, it's got a little chip in it, but it's not a twist off. Interesting little bottle. And this guy might be a perfume. And yeah, it could be a cork top too. That's a pretty looking one. Look at you. No chips, maybe. Nice little bottle. Now, as I was scraping down this top part, I just did a lot of digging in there. So I figured I'll just take a little bit off the top and boom! What's this? I'm gonna sadly say that is the bottom of some kind of container, and that's either a dog. It's a dog, but the lid was probably his head. And they couldn't throw out the head. I think I just got the bottom of him. How cool is this bugger? Yes, look at you. Now someone's gonna figure out what the top of this thing looked like for me. How cool is that? Am I gonna come home with or without your head? I don't think I'll ever get used to finding these guys. Oh man, oh man. Well, it'd be nice if they were gold. But someone's dentures or partials. I don't usually get plastic figurines here, but I did get one the other day, and this is a second one. And guess what he is? Until I clean him up, or her, not really sure what he's doing. He's holding something in his hand, round, and it feels plastic-ish. But I'll clean him up and see what is going on underneath that mud. I've said it before, things usually are found in common subjects. There's more teeth. And I'm gonna guess that is not human, thank goodness, because this is a real piece of jawbone with some teeth on there. I'm not really sure what it is, but I'm gonna have to clean it up and bring it home.